How's it going? It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and let's walk through a really cool bit of information here from a 2-hour private lesson I had with Antonio Rey, monster flamenco guitar player. And I have everything written in standard notation, so if note reading is a problem, I have natural notes for guitar on the website, also 16th note subdivisions, classical guitar, and tuplets and triplets for classical guitar. So that's some help there for notation, note reading issues. And if you're an advanced flamenco guitar player, discúlpame por mi malísimo tocar and my bad Spanish. So I'll try my best, and let's walk through slow. Number 1 is Tangos. So the point of interest there is the third measure. That B flat minor 7, and then taking the second finger off, B flat minor 9, and that's and then all that's left hand. So pull off with the second finger, hammer on with the pinky, and then okay. So the B flat minor 7. He used it all over the place, and a lot of modern players that I see and hear do this on the flat 2 chord. If we're por medio, for tangos, Solea por Buleria, from what I understand of flamenco, which is very little. So flat 2 chord meaning the B flat can be many different things, right? Many different chords to create color. But he uses the B flat minor 7 a lot, and so I'm thinking anything you can do harmonically, you can do melodically, right? So there's a B flat minor 9. Arpeggio resolving into the A. If it was Buleria, coming in on the Anna 5. And that's a typical remate, I guess, for Buleria, but you can also get more modern. A flat 9 augmented 11th, and then just spelling out like you normally would, pulling off with a third finger, and then this chord. B minor major 7 with the augmented 11th on top with the E. Very cool. And then the arpeggio that would follow would be so it's a minor major 7 up to the 9 and back. Anyway, that's kind of like what I picked up from that little thing, and he was doing that all over the place. He was doing that everywhere with that minor 7 chord. Anyway, Tangos number 2 is starting with a whole tone scale, and I've mapped out all the fingerings for you, and also notice that number in a circle underneath the notation is telling you what string, and then the fingerings are up on top. So I'll play through this slow for you, starting here at the 5th fret. Whole tone scale all the way up. Come back down. Till right there, till this C sharp. Then he went to D natural minor. Then, so like a A flat 9, A11 flat 9 right there at the 5th fret. Cool voicing. So once again slow. That's a typical flamenco drag back with the A. And number 3 is another example of mixing scales. Like so on that last example for tangos number 2, he ascended in A whole tone, and then about halfway down turned into D natural minor, and then chromatic, you know. So that kind of stuff was happening all over the place. The guy is just wicked with that. So Alegrias in E, right, is going to start everything's E major to that point. Then he switches to E harmonic minor. Then back to E major. One of my favorite guitar players. So that's an example of Alegrias, where he's climbing up, ascending in E major, then turning around and going to the parallel minor, dropping down with E harmonic minor, and then turning back into E major to resolve. Very cool. Okay, number 4 is a series of maybe some difficult chords. And also this cool upstroke thing that he had going for dead notes. So I'm going to walk through slow. Okay. Alright, once again. Upstroke dead. A over B. B13 flat 9 with the thumb. Upstroke dead note, C sharp 7 over B, F minor 11. Kind of a tough chord to get to, right? And the whole lesson was open. He did not use a capo the whole lesson. Everything he played was open. And I asked him about that. He said, yeah, I only practice open. Then it just makes it easy when he goes to do capo, right? Kind of makes sense. Then a dead note. F7 sharp 9, B7 flat 9 over C, and resolving to E over G sharp. Okay, moving along to number 5 for Solea. Bear with me here. F sharp 7, 11, flat 9. Right? Por Taranta. But in Solea. And then C major 7 over G. And then okay, so really nice chords and pretty inventive with the notes. Definitely, I guess, on the modern side, right? Number 6 is Buleria. Okay, once again. It's a bit scary, isn't it? This chord is very similar to this type of a sound. He uses these really open, like, chords that almost work only in flamenco. You know, I notice that my ears just kind of just flip out when I hear some of these more modern chords. This is F major 7. Okay, let me make sure you're clear on that. Because I didn't get a chance to write that in chord diagram. So it's like first finger, pinky, third, and then second there. And then everything else is open. all the other notes are open, right? So labeling it, F major 7, sharp 11, sharp 9, amazing, right? Coming in on 12 with this for the compás. B flat minor 11, and then, now if that has too much edge on it, you can do this chord, which is like a little prettier, right? I'm putting the second finger on the second string there, and then forming everything out there. Or just take the second finger off, right? So he would just do all kinds of, he just had his way with the guitar, you know what I mean? I watch really good flamenco guitar players, and it just amazes me how they just shape and mold these sounds, you know, that are so amazing. And anyway, I love flamenco. I'll shut up. So I hope this was a little bit helpful, and I guess this should be kind of graded as more intermediate advanced, right? Anyway, I'm more than happy to answer questions about this, and probably ask some. But anyway, if you want to hit me with some questions, go ahead. I'll definitely clear up anything that I can. And I did my best here to notate this for you. So hopefully it was helpful and interesting and some nice stuff, maybe some things to reach for. I'm teaching on Skype, Ulu, Yahoo Messenger, Windows Live with webcam, so if that's something you want to check out, definitely let's run a test sometime. Okay, adios.